Good evening. I just pulled some garlic out of the garden and it just had me thinking about a life lesson that I feel really late to the game on. This is one of those things. So I turn 30 next year. So I feel like that's been on my mind the last couple years. Like I'm almost 30. And it just has me thinking about the things that I wish I knew at 20. And the biggest one is that anything I want to do in my life, I can learn. I don't know why. When I was 20 and newly an adult, newly married at that point, I was just so afraid of making mistakes and failing and messing things up. And now my mindset is just so much healthier. And I'm sharing this, I guess, because it applies to cooking, but it applies to just everything in life. I used to be so afraid of failing that I wouldn't try things, and now I really just believe that the cost to doing something well is failing. And I'm learning that with gardening. We're getting tons of zucchinis this year and tons of beans and even garlic. This was an accidental, one second. Tommy was just taking the kids out on a tractor ride. That's why it got loud for a second. So this was actually an accidental crop this year because last year I tried to grow garlic and it didn't go well, and then last fall I forgot to plant garlic and I was really bummed about it all winter, and then this spring garlic just came up because there was some in there from last year. So but this is something that I've learned with bread as well. Instead of feeling like I need to succeed and do things perfectly the first time, I'm committed to doing things poorly for a little while because I view it as the cost that it takes to get to doing that thing well. So bread is a really good example of that. I committed to making some really bad loaves of bread, and now I'm able to make bread that we actually want to eat. And also in business, I talk about this a lot with last time I was a Paper Chef consultant versus this time. My mindset is just so much healthier this time because I have this long-term mindset. And even with my photography, when I decided I wanted to learn photography a couple of years ago, I just committed to taking bad photos for a while. And now, since I committed to that and took bad photos for a while, I'm actually able to take photos that I'm really proud of and be, busy taking photos for people, which is such a blessing too. So anyways, I just wanted to share this with you because if you're feeling discouraged about something lately, something that you're trying to learn, whether it's cooking related or gardening or something else, I think this growth mindset makes such a big difference. Viewing doing it poorly as the cost that it takes to doing something well. And I know it can feel, hard and like embarrassing almost, right? Like you don't want people to see the beginning version where you're learning, but again, I view that as the necessary cost to doing something well. And we don't usually see that. When we see someone who does something in a way that we wish we could do it, we don't see all the times that they did it and maybe failed or maybe didn't do it well and had to learn something in order to do it well. So anyways, I'm growing and when I can keep that in mind, I am always thankful. I wanted to braid this garlic, but maybe I was supposed to leave this longer. I don't really know. I'll probably just tie it up with a string. See, now I know for next time not to cut my garlic so short, but look at that. Not perfect, but I don't know why it's always blurry. Anyways, but we got garlic. I'm so thankful. Anyways, tell me in the comments something that you're learning lately and something that you are committed to doing poorly until you learn to do it well.